All right, listen here and listen well, because I'm about to lay it out thick and clear. We're marching through 2024, and if you find yourself in the categories I'm about to drill into your heads, consider yourself already trailing in the dust. The road's tough, sure, but for some of you, it's about to become a nightmare. From the hardcore Hub Addict to the broke-as-a-joke dude, the eternal man-child, and the relentless workaholic, brace yourselves. We're diving deep into this, and it's time to confront the brutal truth head-on. If you are a man and you possess any one or more of these traits, you may be screwed moving forward, and you don't have much time to stop. Number 1, the Hub Addict. First up, we've got the Hub Addict. This guy is the bottom of the barrel, the absolute worst. His obsession with adult content is messing with his brain and killing his drive, turning people into objects for his twisted pleasure. Watching too much of this garbage warps reality, skewing perceptions of women and love. Research shows that his brain is lighting up like a Christmas tree, similar to those battling substance addiction. This habit is wrecking lives, one click at a time. To make matters worse are the guys who subscribe to OF accounts. Not only are they putting degeneracy on a pedestal, but they are destroying their brain whilst doing it. So, start axing those subscriptions, clean up your act, ditch the phone, and master your urges. Discipline, gentlemen, is the game changer here. Number 2, the mama's boy. Next in line is the mama's boy. Picture this, a grown-ass man living in a dump, expecting his mom or girlfriend to clean up his messes. Can't cook, won't clean, and he's emotionally a toddler. Big red flags all over. Ladies don't want to be your mom. They're looking for a real masculine and dominant man. So, get off your ass, start handling your business, and stop making lame excuses for your sad state of affairs. Grow up, take charge, and shape up your life. Respect your mother, sure, but don't make her the third wheel in your relationship. A real man makes decisions with his partner, not his mom. It's about building a life with your significant other, not keeping mommy as the CEO of your life. Set boundaries, man up, and claim your independence. This is becoming even more prevalent today with the rise of the fake traditional women. Yes, today's generation are finally catching on to the programming that society put everyone in, which basically turned the entire female population into a workforce, and in turn, reduced their reliance on men. All they did, however, was make labor cheap. So now, some of this generation of women claim to want a traditional man. However, because women have screwed up the labor force, in order to have a man that pays for everything you need, a very, very wealthy man, unlike it was in the past. So a lot of women end up going after trust fund, baby men with rich dads, and lie to themselves calling him traditional. These men tend to be huge mama's boys, but are often the ones with money. Number 3, the white knight. Picture this. They're like a peacock flashing its feathers, strutting around, trying to get noticed. These folks, they jump into online battles, swords swinging, to defend someone, usually women, thinking they're the heroes in shining armor. But here's the cold, hard truth. They're not saving the day. They think they're playing the noble card, aiming to win favor, maybe even a date, without having to up their real game. But let's cut to the chase. Women don't necessarily respect this act. They can see through the facade. These white knights, they're muddying the waters in the dating scene, making it tougher for everyone. They strut around like they own the moral high ground, but in reality, they're just trying to sneak in a back door to get close to the ladies, without actually improving themselves or understanding the situation. This approach, it's a no-go. It doesn't work. It's like trying to run a race with your shoelaces tied together. You're going to trip and fall before you even get close to the finish line. So, if you're thinking of donning that white knight armor, think again. It's time to work on your own game, build genuine respect, and stop playing pretend hero online. Number 4, the poverty mindset guy. Being broke isn't the end of the world, but staying mentally broke is. Constant whining, blaming everyone else for your empty pockets, and not lifting a finger to change your situation. That's a loser's playbook. We're talking about the poverty mindset, a real enemy to progress. Picture this. A guy so scared of losing his only coin, he won't even invest in a wallet. That's the poverty mindset, man. always thinking he's short on resources, be it cash, time, or skills. This mindset has him playing it safe, never stepping out of his comfort zone because he's terrified of losing what little he has. He's like a squirrel in winter, hoarding nuts and afraid to leave his tree, even when there are fields of food just beyond the hill. He goes for the quick fix, the easy score, never thinking about the big picture or the long haul. This way of thinking, it chains him down, keeps him struggling, missing out on chances to grow his wealth, to expand his horizons. He's stuck in this cycle of scarcity, always scraping by, never thriving. We need to shake off this poverty mindset, troops. Don't be the guy too scared to invest in his future. Don't hoard your coins so tight that you miss out on turning them into a treasure. It's time to look beyond the immediate, to plan and act for a richer, fuller life. Get out of that rut and start building a legacy. Number 5, the 9-to-5 workaholic. Speaking of which, the workaholic is up next. Obsessed with climbing the corporate ladder, making bank, but at what cost? Neglecting family, friends, and missing out on life's joys. All suit and no soul makes for a dry life. Imagine this. They're like a hamster running on a wheel, going nowhere fast. This person is dead set on climbing the corporate ladder, obsessed with filling their pockets. But what's the real cost? They're throwing away precious time with family and friends, skipping out on the joys of life. It's all suit, no soul, a surefire path to a barren life. But here's the kicker. This system, this society, it's a setup. It's rigged to prey on these workaholics. Understand this. It's designed to keep you running in circles like that hamster, so you never really move up. No matter how hard you pound the pavement, you're caught in a loop. Work your tail off to make ends meet, just so you can go back and work some more. It's madness. Don't be that person who's all work and no play. You need to wake up and smell the coffee, soldiers. Strive for balance. Real success, it's not just about your bank account. It's about living a life that's full, rich, and meaningful. Get out of that wheel and start living. Don't be that guy who's all work and no play. Strive for balance in life. Success is more than just your bank account. It's about living a fulfilling life. Number 6, the guy who let himself go. Moving on, we've got the guy who peaked in high school and then let everything go downhill. Sure, life's tough, but neglecting yourself is a one-way ticket to Loserville. Falling into bad habits, dressing like a slob, and neglecting your health is unacceptable as a man. It's time to snap out of it, get back on track, hit the gym, dress sharp, and never let yourself go again. Another example of this kind of guy is the college athlete. So many guys make it to college, but they never take advantage of the opportunity. They get all the girls, who don't realize that less than 1% of these guys will ever play professionally. Number 7, the Reddit warrior. Last and certainly least, we have the Reddit warrior, hiding behind a screen, spewing hate, and lacking real social skills. Thinking online personas are enough? Wake up. Real interactions, genuine connections. That's what life's about. You think you are making a difference by calling women 304s under their thought photos. What you really should be doing is not looking at all. Ditch the creepy online act, step into the real world, and start making meaningful relationships. Cut down on the internet trash, and start living a life that's worth something. Make no mistake, to aspire to greater achievements and reach unprecedented heights in life, kindly consider endorsing this video by giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with a trusted companion, and subscribing to our channel. Your support is greatly appreciated.